Hello, my name is Gilberto Villarreal, and I'm a graduate student at Grand Canyon University. And today I will be sharing a very important public service announcement for current Grand Canyon University students on several important topics that will inform and educate all students. More importantly, one of the topics on hand that I will talk about is academic integrity. My goal for this public service announcement is for students to have academic success all while upholding the principles of Grand Canyon University. The fact that Grand Canyon University is a faith based and Christ centered university makes the following topics even more relevant to all students of Grand Canyon University. Question 1: what is the concept of academic integrity? As stated in Grand Canyon University website, academic integrity represents the core of Grand Canyon University's value and is essential to the educational community success. Each academic policy is shaped by our fundamental values of honesty, trust, fairness, respect, and responsibility. Again, and all this is stated in the Grand Canyon University website. At Grand Canyon University, academic integrity is one of the pillars of this faith based institution, as it is stated in the school website again. Academic integrity is essential to the educational community success. Moreover, academic integrity refers to the ethical policies and moral code that govern the academic world. Again, here are a few examples of what academic integrity entails: honesty, trust, fairness, respect, and responsibility. These are just some of the examples listed in the Grand Canyon University website. When they talk about honesty, they want you to always be truthful in all academic endeavors. Always do what is right and live out and make sure that you understand the consequences at hand. Trust, believing in the integrity of others' work. Trust each other as the Lord trusts you. Again, since this is a Christian based university, it is important to always trust each other. Our good Lord will always trust you. Fairness, applying the same standards to everyone, making sure that everyone is treated equal. Respect, make sure that you acknowledge the work and idea of others. Make sure that if you have something to say, make sure it's a positive remark. And responsibility, always taking ownership of one's action. Again, those are just examples of academic integrity. Next, we're going to move on to the next question on this public service announcement. And next question reads: what are graduate level academic research requirements? Graduate level academic research requirements requires good time management and a dedication to your studies. The following are examples of what is required for graduate level success. First, you have to have originality. Your work should contribute to new knowledge or perspective to your field. Always be different by adding your personal touch to your research. And always be original by being different, by adding, again, like I mentioned previously, your personal touch. In this case, graduate level work always entails being on discussion boards. One way to be original is not to copy from another student, but rather have a different perspective. Another graduate level academic research requirements to have rigor. There will be rigor in your graduate level courses. Your research methods should be robust and reliable. As a graduate student at Georgia Military College, you are expected to overcome academic obstacles along your journey. That's just the way it is. If you're able to graduate from Georgia or Grand Canyon University, you will be able to live in the most difficult situations worldwide. And ethics, again, very important as a graduate level academic research. One of the requirements to be ethical. You should conduct your research in an ethical manner, respecting the rights and dignity of any human and or objects. The next question in this PCA is, what role does the importance of faith integration play in academic integrity and ethics? Faith integration plays a significant role in academic integrity and ethics. It provides a moral framework that guides our actions and decisions. It encourages us to, more importantly, respect the truth. Faith traditions value truth and discourage dishonesty. As mentioned earlier, at Grand Canyon University, it is vital that students live a life that will bring joy to Jesus. Again, that's one of the pillars as mentioned previously. Respect others. Faith traditions teach us to respect the work and ideas of others. At Grand Canyon University, it is imperative to always apply the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. It seems by now everyone has practiced this along the way during their junior high, high school years, and undergrad years. Very important. Whether you were at a faith based institution or not, the golden rule is has been practiced by most individuals in life. And the last one, act responsibly. Faith traditions encourage us to take responsibility for our actions at all times, whether in the classroom or our virtual classroom or in the community. It's important to always act in a responsible manner. In this case, act as a Christian at all times. Moving on to question 4, how does academic dishonesty undermine the purpose of graduate school? Again, here at Grand Canyon University, academic dishonesty is viewed upon much different than your non-faith institution, since it seems that students are held to a much higher standard than your non-faith university. Cheating and plagiarism undermine the institution purpose of school work. If students cheat during graduate school, they will undermine Grand Canyon University's mission. An action statement which states, since Grand Canyon's founding in 1949, the university has been a faith-based institution. It is the university's position that academic quality and integrity, are the primary purpose of the university as stated in Grand Canyon's mission statement. Furthermore, any student that plagiarizes will not be upholding the university's beliefs and core values. Students who decide to plagiarize will not be good examples of what Grand Canyons live by. Live out your faith while studying at Grand Canyon University. And more importantly, students will not be honoring God, which again is an underlying principle at Grand Canyon University, which is a faith based university. Keep in mind that cheating and plagiarism both will have consequences that will derail a student's educational goal. And next question, what role does artificial play in academics? Artificial intelligence plays a growing role in academics. If used properly and in an ethical manner, AI can be an asset. However, if not used properly, AI can be your worst enemy and your roadblock to achieving your academic goal. Keep in mind that AI can be used to formulate ideas and to brainstorm, but it can never be used to complete and enhance someone's writing ability. Again, what role does artificial intelligence play in academic? It can enhance learning, improve efficiency, detect plagiarism. Again, how can and you can ask yourself, how can the AI enhance learning? Well, AI can personalize learning, adapting to each other's needs. Again, AI can help you with different ideas. Keeping in mind that AI, if used properly, can definitely help a student's academic performance. Again, AI, how does it play a role in academics? It can definitely improve efficiency. AI can help you with administrative tasks, freeing up time for teaching and research. Again, AI, how can it help a student? Well, it can detect plagiarism. AI can scan documents to plagiarize, helping to upload academic integrity. So just got to be very careful with artificial intelligence. You have to remember, students, that academic integrity is not just about following rules. It's about becoming a responsible and ethical student. AI should be viewed as providing a useful starting point, but it should never be used as a final product. And I'll repeat that again. That's very important as graduate level students here at Grand Canyon University. Artificial intelligence should be viewed as a useful starting point, but it should never be used as a final product, as stated in the Grand Canyon University website. In closing, this public service announcement, keep in mind at Grand Canyon University is a faith-based institution that is much different than your non-faith institution. If you learn one thing from this public service announcement, please keep in mind that academic integrity is paramount in your studies here at Grand Canyon University. Good luck in your Grand Canyon University journey, and God bless.